F1 Formula Racing just got its best update so far this year, which is the update 5.0 we've been all waiting for. You can see if you go to the game thumbnail, it says IFR update 5.0 now live. This is the first major update since 4.0, if you also don't consider all the beta tests that happened. And a lot of stuff has changed, like basically most of the game is now different, and they've also added 2 new tracks we're gonna be checking out in this video. So you can see this is the entire changelog. There's a lot of stuff which basically changed how the base features of the game work, and we're gonna be checking out most of them. You can see first thing you're probably gonna notice is either the FPS is very low, which is common for everyone else. I think for some reason the menus are super laggy. But another thing you're gonna notice is free practice is now gone. It says coming soon for free practice, which is kind of funny, but we do have race mode in the game now, and we don't even have beta anymore. And if you go to the race mode, we have the new race lobby system, which I checked out in the previous vid. Basically you can filter by track, by car, you can hide full servers, you can filter by weather, and you can see all the different servers right here. And in the filter by track you can see 2 new tracks, which is New York City, which is this flag, and Spain, which is right here. Spain is basically Monaco, and New York City is basically Saudi Arabia, and it's in Central Park. And for some reason when you look at the server names, New York City it shows the Qatar flag, and for Spain it shows the Japanese flag for some reason, even though there is no Japan in the game right now. In Malaysia it shows the New York City flag. Another thing is that all tracks, or at least most of the tracks, have been resurfaced, so that would mean trying to fix the bumps slightly, or like redecorated with new scenery and so on, like we saw in Greece last time. So I think the first track I'm gonna be checking out is New York City because it's my favorite, and let's join this standard server. By the way, I'm pretty sure VIP servers don't work in the game right now, like the old VIP servers don't work, and the new VIP server system doesn't work, and it seems the server is full, which is kind of dumb because it told me there was only 14 people in it. There you go, we found an empty server, but it's super empty. There is basically nobody here. All the cars in the game right now, including Game Pass cars, 2021 and 2020 cars, all have the new check. So basically you can change aero setups in the pits, you can refuel some of them, you can change the fuel before you spawn some of them, and their handling is somewhat different now. I believe the 2021 cars are somewhat OP because they don't take any damage and they're super good. I'm gonna be spawning my 2022 car, and I think I'm gonna go with low downforce because there's a very long straight in this track that I need the best top speed in. Also, I have a small problem with this new pit menu. When I throttle through it with controller, for example, if I throttle now when it says click to pit, it's just gonna do the pit stop for me automatically, unless if I press W on my keyboard, which is kind of annoying because when I do a pit stop and then I drive off, sometimes before I fully drive off, the pit thingy comes up again, and by pressing the throttle it does the pit stop again, which is kind of annoying. So maybe they should fix that. And this is the track, by the way. It looks absolutely amazing. You can see we're straight up in New York City right now. I don't see any homeless people walking around, so we don't really get the full experience, but we're currently driving on the road next to Central Park. So this long straight is basically the road next to it, and then we're gonna come in and get into Central Park. And you can see all the buildings to my right. I expected there to be more skyscrapers, but I guess this is fine. And I really like the road texture and the traffic lights. And we need to brake because we have this double corner, which is similar to Baku corners, I would say. And now we're actually inside of the park, and you can see all the different trees and the big bumps we just hit. The tree model they're using for this track is completely different than what they've used in the game so far. These trees are actually optimized. You can see they unload when you're far from them, and they start loading in gradually when you get closer, which is nice. And you can see how this track is like high speed, fast flow, which requires decent downforce, but also a lot of precision. And did I just see someone? Oh my god, this guy just crashed and exploded. But yeah, this track is hard until you learn the layout, and I still haven't learned the layout yet. We're going on a hot lap though. I want to see what times I set without DRS because there's a race going on apparently. For some reason they're doing a 16 lap race, which is very dumb. Why would you do a 16 lap race when you're most likely either gonna crash or get bored, in my opinion? But we're going on the very long straight. We're doing 340 kilometers per hour. The 1988 car actually does almost 400 kilometers per hour on that straight, which is insane. They need to actually actually nerf it. I don't know if they should nerf it or not, but I mean, the 1988 car seems a little bit OP and a bit pay to win at the moment. And I braked way too much there because I wasn't sure what's coming up. This is most of the corners are blind because there's barriers everywhere, so you can't really see what's going on. And we're going through the chicane. Oh my god, that was scary. We're about to finish our lap around Central Park. Let's see what kind of times we're gonna set. They honestly need to do a real F1 race here, or maybe a Formula E race. But we did a 109.4, which is a horrible lap time. My personal best is a 106.9, I believe, which isn't great, but it's better than a 109. And before I head over to Spain, I want to show you the top speed on the 1988 cars because it's absolutely insane. And they also added new liveries for this car. These are like the new league liveries, I'm pretty sure, which are kind of sick. And my favorite one is this stealth one, which is beautiful. I mean, from far away it probably looks like there's just a black livery, but it's very nice. I really like it. And as you saw, when I tried to spawn in the car, it didn't ask for fuel or setup. But when you go into the pits, you can actually pit. You can change your tires. So let's go on the softs. We can't add fuel because there's no fuel consumption on this car for some reason. Maybe it's because I'm in a modern car server. We can also change our air setup right here. But let's click pit and you're gonna see my tires turn from yellow to red. And I don't know why the pit stop is taking 8 seconds. The pit stops are kind of bugged. Sometimes, oh my god, the vibrations. But you can see the side of the tires are red now because we are on the softs. And for some reason, the pit stops are super bugged. They take longer than they're supposed to. Like, you just freeze in place for a while. And we're going on the straight. I want to show you guys this insane acceleration and top speed. Look at this. We're already going 300 kilometers per hour. If there was a 2021 or 2022 car here, I would be so far ahead in front of it. We're doing 370 kilometers per hour and we didn't touch, oh my god, we didn't even touch the wall. That was actually insane. But that's about it for Central Park. Let's actually go to our new Monaco or Spain on Ion. I don't know if I said this already or not, but VIP servers don't work because anyone can join your VIP server at the moment. And we're currently in Spain without the S because this track is literal pain to drive on because it's so tight and so hard. And I'm gonna be driving the 2021 car because for some reason the 2021 car just takes 0 damage. And I'm using 10 aero on the front because this car does require a little bit of downforce. And you can see us leaving the pits now. To my right you can see a bunch of rich people boats, which are basically the same model, just different colors. And now we're leaving the pits and turn 1 is straight up Sandoval. Look at this, it's Sandoval and then it goes into the uphill. Can I go here? No, I can't go to the boat, but you can see we go through Sandoval and now it's the swervy uphill, which I absolutely love. Like, these kind of fast corners are fun, except when you get to the end of them and it's a blind hairpin, which is super tight as you saw. And you can see there's buildings left and right, which I absolutely love. And you can see this is the Royal Dice Club, which is supposed to be the casino in front of me. And some more tight corners through here. You can see the surface of the track changes and we're getting, look at this, what is this castle tower bridge thingy? We go under, which looks kind of sick. And now we have a very tight corner hairpin and you can see the Colosseum where they held the event to my right. And this is basically a circle. I don't think I've ever seen a corner like that circle before on F1 except for Vietnam, but it was never used, I believe. And now we have the most famous corner in F1, which is Mirabeau. And now we're into the tunnel, which is absolutely sick. And now there's a very tight chicane, which I believe is supposed to be the bus stop chicane or the swimming pool chicane. I'm not quite sure, but that's our out lap around Monaco, or Spain should I say. And now let's see our hot lap around it. You gotta be careful with the bumps because one small bump could make you overshoot a corner, and overshooting a corner could mean death with these walls everywhere. As you saw the Mercedes die in front of me. There seems to be a lot more people using the 2021 cars now. I don't know if it's because they're good now or because they don't take any damage yet, but they are super fun to drive. Like, it's so fun to drive the 2021 cars again. I really missed them. And through the hairpin we go. Half circle moment. Let's see, can we make it through this? Oh, don't you, oh, I touched the wall. No, 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 no. Oh, that's messed up my rhythm. Okay, we're going through this corner. Now going downhill to Mirabeau and into the tunnel. Let's hope we don't get blinded by the lights. Through the chicane. Oh my god, somehow I didn't get a corner cut at the chicane. This was the scuffiest lap I've ever done and the game just froze for some reason. speed. Okay, we're fine. And what time do we set? We just set a 106.7. That wasn't a great time. I think I can improve on that this lap, even though our tires are a little bit worn out. But let's see, can I improve on a 106.7? I think I can set a 105 minimum. This track is fun if you don't take damage like I am right now, and you can hit every wall. But if you do take damage, it's so painful, especially if you don't know the layout too well. But I think once this track people learn it, the competitive, like the league races in it, are gonna be so intense. Let's not mess up this again. There you go. Deploy. I think we improved by like at least a second or two, and we got another lag spike. I don't know what's going on with the lag spikes right there. And what time is it gonna be? A 105.5, so improved by like 1.2 seconds. But that's pretty much all there is in terms of the tracks. So we checked out both tracks. Let's check out the 2010 cars, because I believe, did they not add the new liveries? Oh, what? Did they not? Am I dumb, or is it like here? No, they didn't. They haven't added the new liveries yet, I guess, like the league liveries. They only added them to the 1988 car. But I just want to check, why did I spawn with 10% fuel? Okay, for some reason it spawned me with 10% fuel. But can I refuel? Oh yes, look at this, guys. You can actually, so I can choose tire, blah blah blah. But you can actually refuel. So how does, what? Oh, so you click refuel and it counts down from 10, and it gave me, did it just give me 20%? Oh, I did a pit stop because I throttled, but it just gave me 20% fuel in 10 seconds, which should mean 100% fuel in 50 seconds. And let's try this again. Add fuel. So it's a 10-second cooldown. We were at basically 30% fuel. How much fuel we're gonna have now? And after 10 seconds, we basically have 50%. So it gives you 20% fuel every 10 seconds. So 100% fuel is gonna be almost a minute. So I guess depending on how fuel impacts your grip and tires and so on, and lap times, strategies are gonna be super interesting with the fuel system now. And this car feels a little bit oversteery. What setup am I using? Did they change this car as well? Oh my god. Oh my god, this car still has the lockups, but I think the grip is kind of different now. It feels a bit more fun. I lost one of my tires. At least they have the repair for this car now, and I believe there is no front wing damage for this car. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is in this update. 2 new tracks, a lot of features that are small and you might not see, but they make the game better and smoother and more fun. Also, there's qualifying and racing now. I don't think I checked it out in this video, but you can basically qualify in a position and actually race in that same position. And if you guys enjoyed this video, smash that like button. It really helps me out. And look at this track. Oh my god. And also subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're aiming to hit 30k subs, or at least 21k subs maybe. And if you want to see my other vid where I reviewed the VIP server system, or basically explained how it works, click the video that pops up on screen right now, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.